Hello there, friends. This is Jenna Ambridge. I'm the Assistant Director here at Sky Lake Camp and Retreat Center, and I'm coming to you today on my walk down to the lake. I know it's a day at Sky Lake where you have to see the water, so I'm walking on what is the access trail coming from West Shore down to the lake. And you see this area is fairly well groomed and or wide enough that if we had an emergency vehicle need for an emergency on the trail, we would get ourselves down here to this access at least. But you can see it comes from the West Shore and meets up with the lake trail. It goes all the way around. And it is a beautiful day this August 26th, Wednesday afternoon. And I'm going to take you along this West Shore area and just so you get a chance and opportunity to see the lake today. The breezes are up. It's a little chillier than it has been the last week or so. The cold front, the low that has come through is providing a nice, comfortable day. Hopefully I won't lose signal, but it is a weak spot in here, so stay with me and enjoy the views because I'll keep your focus between the trail and these wonderful spots where you can stop and look. This part of the trail leads down to what is the shoreline or a deer path, deer trail that people will often walk on, and it takes you to an exciting beaver house that has been established on this lake. And we have some residents in that house as well, so at times at dusk and nightfall you might see them, or early morning, sunrise, they might be out and about. But I'm going to take you along this path here. The lake is kind of a milk chocolate look to it today. You can see the wind creating a beautiful current. We're having a beautiful day today. It's been quiet around here as we prepare for this weekend where we have a couple of families coming and enjoying a family retreat arriving later today. They have an opportunity to come and enjoy being here together at Sky Lake. Some of them being introduced here for the first time. Others, it's a wonderful anniversary of their time together. This path here, as I walk by, I noticed there's a pathway. And this is a path that leads down along this particular shoreline. And I'm not going to go all the way down because I think I'll lose the signal. But this is an area that is, I often will see people come here to fish. There's a nice deer path that walks down. It's a great place to stand and cast your fishing line, your lure out. This used to be the area that was the family camp swim area. Days back in time when the campground had family camp and you would come and be able to come over and be at the lake. I'm going to bring us back to the trail. So we're on the lake trail, heading from the West Shore access area along the trail towards the the lakeside tryst. I always tell people it's really hard to get lost when you go around the lake trail, because you really just have to keep the water to one side of you or the other. I'm going to come out a little bit here as I see some different trees and berries. Can you identify in the comments what tree this is? It's beautiful color to those fruit from the tree. One of the thoughts today that I've had, it's kind of settled in my mind, is that we're starting a season of transitions. Some of us are fully in the midst of that transition, whether it be from vacation to work schedules again. Some of you have already moved into school, whether it be college or your school time, high school, middle school, elementary school might be starting soon. Transitions are sometimes hard to deal with because some stresses come along with that. Having an opportunity to be in places that bring you peace and comfort might help you in those times of transitions, to take a moment of pause, to be able to be in silence, transition from the lake trail up to the West Shore area through the lane of silence, and further up off to the right is the lane of shalom. To be silent is to help prepare you to hear the Word of God and the comforts that He can give. We're passing also the Lakeside Tryst. There's the cross in the view. I'm going to continue on so that we aren't losing signal. As you walk along, we have our lift to learn. This is about the black cherry trees, which are in this particular area around the trail. I'm going to see how long it might take us to continue on the lake trail here towards the West Shore waterfront. I might stop at the next bench. But can you see the colors through the trees? Such a beautiful, beautiful day. Transitions of the time of year. Sometimes you see a lot more soon of the leaves that will be falling. There's always a week in August where you have that feeling that autumn is coming. It's cooler in the evening earlier. The days are getting shorter. Such a beautiful view today. Speaking of transitions, there's some leaves that have started their turn of color. Hello again. We're back farther down the trail, along the lake trail, heading towards the West Shore waterfront. Passing one of our benches along the trail. So, may your day of transition be a good one for you. May you find peace, that your plans that have been made to prepare for those transitions go smoothly. Know that in your times of transition, God will be with you and He'll bring you through to the light. Thank you for joining me on this walk today. We've arrived at the West Shore waterfront, and you have a beautiful view of the blues and greens and browns and sounds of God's wonder. May your day be blessed. Join us Friday for our hike at 1:30. Take care.